she loves me. Most dudes keep making the statement when they're getting played by the one that they claim to be in love with. I know you've had a roller coaster getting here, trying to separate the real feelings of love from the counterfeit. Well, fasten your seatbelts as we embark on a journey unveiling the 10 signs that scream, this is true love and not a facade. So, gentlemen, get ready to be a proper love detector, as that's what this episode's all about. She's willing to make sacrifices. When speaking of true love, her willingness to make sacrifices is an obvious sign that sets her apart from imposters. Buddy, when a girl really loves you, she'll do anything to make you happy, even going as far as jumping in front of a moving train. I mean, I'm kidding, obviously. I would hope you'd pick somebody with a little bit of self-preservation, but I guess you get the point. Speaking of sacrifices, we're not talking about those grand gestures portrayed in Hollywood movies, but those little, subtle acts that make you feel someone has your back. Only true love will make her go the extra mile and make several compromises. So, bud, if you find that damsel putting your needs at par with hers or even ahead of hers, know that you're among the lucky dudes experiencing true love. The flow is natural. The rhythm and vibes flow effortlessly regarding genuine love, and everything naturally falls into place. Once the conversations don't seem forced, the laughter comes out naturally, or there's a flow of love signals even in silence, then it's true love. Most guys are accustomed to starting every conversation in the relationship. Girls can also move to initiate chat and maintain similar momentum if they keep it going. However, they're not used to putting in that much effort unless they are in love. So, buddy, you know why she's texting you first? She loves you. Your financial state is not a hindrance. During my college days, I met a damsel who offered to pay for our meals on pretty much every outing. Night and night again, I wondered what she was doing with a broke college dude like me who couldn't even afford to get her gifts or go on special occasions like Valentine's and Christmas days, splurge. I wasn't aware of true love and ended it all due to my own insecurities. Don't make the same mistakes that I made if you find yourself in a similar situation. That means that she loves you, not what you do, not the comfort that you provide, you. For a fact, true love sees above material possessions and bank accounts. So buddy, if she sticks with you with your financial states in shambles, that's subtly screaming out, I love you. She always wants to be there for you. She will become a constant in your life when she truly loves you, always being there for you. Well, my guy, don't mistake her being there for you as coming around only when it's convenient for her. That's really different. The true definition of her being there is riding the waves of joy or navigating the stormy moments with you. She doesn't always have to be physically present. What matters is the emotional support, the shared burdens, her genuine interest in your well-being, as these are the things that define her commitment. Another real sign of true love is when she acts not as a spectator in your life, but the loudest and the proudest cheerleader. Confused about how she can do this? Well, take this for instance. During your graduation ceremony, she's the first to appear, and her claps and her shouts seem to be the loudest amongst the crowd. You get that job, and she's super excited, even moving further to throw a little party in your honor to prove it. Well, in that case, there ain't no mincing words. She loves you. Always remember, a woman who truly loves you doesn't just stand by your side. She actively champions your victories, and she comforts you in defeat. One argument doesn't end the relationship. Hey, bud, when she's in love, she doesn't move to end all you've built with her because of a single argument. Instead, she sees misunderstanding as a chance for growth. It speaks volumes when a relationship can pull out of the storm and emerge on the other side with more profound commitments and understanding. Genuine love uses disagreements as opportunities to strengthen and not to shatter. So, dude, if she's the type that constantly seeks to resolve issues after a misunderstanding, pointing out your flaws rather than calling it quits and loving you better with each passing day, then search no more. You found true love. She communicates, not fights. Take this, for instance. You are asked to choose who you'd like to spend the rest of your life with between two girls. Girl number one is the type that continuously shows up for you when you need her, and in addition, she gives you great sex, but prefers fighting to communicating when she's displeased. Girl number two has similar characteristics as girl number one, but expresses her displeasure by talking things through rather than picking a fight. I mean, it's kind of set up stupid obvious, but who do you choose? I bet it will be girl number 2 because I would choose the same, and any logical human being would choose the same. Someone who genuinely loves you will choose to settle any dispute that you both encounter by communicating rather than picking fights. People say that you're perfect together. The flames of genuine love are visible to all. When she truly loves you, others are going to see it, and their affirmation about your compatibility will be melodious to you. When people observe and acknowledge what you got going on with your partner, it proves there's a genuine connection. Please don't get it mixed up. Being compatible is not about perfection, but rather a blend of strength and uniqueness that seamlessly complements each other. So, bud, if what the world makes out of your relationship is couples in perfect harmony, then you are dancing to the tune of love. She remembers the little things. When a girl really likes you, your slightest act of kindness remains printed in her memory, and it doesn't stop there. She goes further to become your memory keeper, holding on to the little things that bring you joy, from your favorite snacks to the artist whose song can positively influence your mood. While the big moments are essential for her, the small everyday details also matter. Imagine walking into a room and she surprises you with your favorite movie snacks, or recalls a joke that you both shared on the subway while going on a date. These things will set your mood in a positive path, evidence for the love that she has for you being genuine. There's no room for pride and jealousy. Yet another clear and perfect side of true love is the absence of pride and jealousy. Buddy, when a girl is genuinely into you, she's going to relinquish her pride and put away her jealousy just to see what you both share. Just to let that flourish. At that point, there's going to be no battle of proving yourself. Your relationship will be based on having each other's back. For a moment, picture your relationship without unnecessary pride battles. Just pure vibes where the quest for being right doesn't take priority over being there for each other. I'm certain you would want to be in a relationship like that forever. If your relationship lacks jealousy and ego, you need no soothsayer to tell you that it is pure love. You never feel judged. You ever seen the famous movie series Twilight? In case you haven't seen it, it's a story based on true love between Edward, a vampire, and Bella, who loved him regardless. Now, that's a clear representation of what true love is. Buddy, if she's genuinely in love with you, your flaws and insecurities are not going to hinder her. You'd never feel judged whenever you're around her. Imagine a space where you can share your dreams, communicate your fears, and admit your insecurities without getting backlashed. That's the relationship that we all want. So, dude, if you are in a relationship, then it's sure you're in it with a partner who genuinely loves you. You feel at peace with her. Imagine being someone where you can just be yourself with no pretense, no need for explanations, no need to hide your fears. That is the feeling that all relationships should provide. And if you're in such a relationship, you are safe. A clear sign of true love is when their presence brings you peace. So, bud, if being with her makes you calm without thinking about the constant troubles of your life, then what you are experiencing is true love. We are human. We all hate being deceived. When separating true love from infatuations, these signs should be your guide.